What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna be playing a game called Project Flight. Now this game had an update earlier for the Boeing 777 and this game is pre-alpha, so the game is not finished yet, and it has 2.3 million visits in pre-alpha and 93% liked, so everyone basically likes the game, and 344 active. So let's get into the game, and here we are, and yep, there it is, the loading screen, and it's just loading its assets. I'm gonna skip that. And then this is the new update. It was on 31st of March. It's the new Boeing 777 300ER and Piper PA46. Then we have, they added new buildings, trees, road, added floodlights to all airports. They reworked Tiviat and Boa Vista runways. These are both airports. They added approach lights. So many bug fixes, camera effects, new loading screen. Everything's basically new. New air traffic control system. Everything is new. This is their biggest update yet. And now we have air traffic control, which I will show first, and then we will go first into flying. So now these are the airports. This is London Gatwick's air traffic control tower. Then we go to Gran Canaria. This is its air traffic control. Then we go to Tiviat. This is its air traffic control. And then we go for Southampton. This is its air traffic control. And then we have Kittila, which is a snowy place. And then we have Boa Vista, and that's basically all the airports. And we have Menorca. You can see a Boeing 777 taking off right now. And he took off. Okay, for now we're gonna be flying now. Now I've showed you the airports. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Boeing 777. So many liveries here. I have an option by these liveries. We have the Qatar Airways World Cup. We have Aeroflot, PIA, Pakistani International, Air New Zealand, Korean Air, Eva Air, China Airlines, Air France, Singapore, Air Canada, another Air Canada. So many liveries, but for now I'm gonna be Emirates. And then, now which airport I'm gonna be spawning at? For now it's gonna be London, aka Gatwick. And then the gate we're gonna spawn at is gate 5. And here we go. And we're in the aircraft. Here's what it looks like. And we have controls here. E is for turning on the engines or turning it off. A, activate controls so you can move the plane and that stuff. For now, no. And then now decelerate the throttle. W, A, ASD. No, A is for activate controls. D doesn't have control. And Q is smoke when we're on high altitude. 9 camera views. So basically 1, 2, this is first person. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 doesn't have one, I don't know why, but that's the camera views. And then we have B, wheel brakes, so this makes the plane slow down. And then we have flaps, which is F, cycle, and then lights. For now we're gonna go on nighttime, so let's put my lights on and then set the time to 17, 40, 50, yeah, maybe 48. And then Oh, we have a Boeing 787 over there. And then let's open up the engines, start up engines. And then we will have gear. This is when we're taking off, we will press G. And U to exit out of the plane, and R spoilers. These like stuff here, I'll show you when the engines are full because I can't show you now without the engines. As you can see, I'm pressing R. R is for spoilers. And then now we're gonna push back, which is P. So let's begin pushback. So we are pushing back. And now let's activate controls. So now I have full control of the plane. So we're gonna push back right now. And then I think we have an ATC. No, we don't have air traffic control. That's why I will be ATC soon. So we'll just make a flight to Grand Scenario, and then we're gonna become ATC. Okay, so now I'm gonna set up my autopilot. If you're going to Grand Scenario, heading should be mostly 210. So let's make it 210. And how do you work autopilot is you scroll down or up. Up is for making a tire. And then speed is gonna be 300 for our cruising. So let's do that. And altitude for now 1,500. And then we have this. So basically this is the game so far. We will be in the air soon when we take off. And though there's that plane we saw, Air India at Menorca, is now landing. Oh, and that was a hard landing. Okay, now we have autopilot set. I'm gonna be having flaps on takeoff. Hear the sound. As you can see the satisfying flaps and you can hear it. Then we have spoilers. And that's flaps. And now I'm gonna put my taxi light on and we're gonna begin taxiing. Oh, and a plane might block me, but I'm gonna run away from him so we don't crash. We crashed. Ah! Okay, we're okay. Nothing happened. Passengers, you don't know what happened because nothing happened. We did nothing, yeah. Okay, so I have a plane there, but I'm gonna ignore it. It's because some planes don't really like play the game. They still don't know how to play it, like this plane. Okay, so now we're gonna take off really fast. I'm gonna be showing you a wing view of the takeoff. So let's bump it up to 50. And it's okay if you don't have to take off yet. It's hard at first, but just try. So we're gonna go up now. Now we'll bump it up to 500. And I'm gonna put you guys the wing view. Just right here. You can see now. But the plane is tilting to the right, so I have to keep it like this for now, and when I take off I'll show you guys. Okay, V1, rotate. Gears up. As you can see, the gears are going up. Then set autopilot on. And now autopilot will basically do the work. So it's going well so far for the flight. I'll bump up this to 320 maybe. Yeah, and now it's at 320. And then we have heading of 210. Heading right here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on cruising altitude. We will be setting flaps back to up. the satisfying part comes for the landing. I think you guys are gonna like it. And then you guys may not know how to take off yet, like that stuff. And this game is also pre-alpha, so it is for Roblox. And then we have the landing part. The landing part is the most satisfying part. I will put you guys here, and then you will watch the landing. And then here will pop up a number, and then FPM. FPM means feet per minute. So what does this feet per minute say? The less feet per minute, the more smooth your landing was. The more feet per minute, so let's say 400 feet per minute, that's a really hard landing. Let's say 54.76, smooth landing. And then one of the landings are called butter. They call it butter because it is so smooth, like butter. It's so buttery. So let's say you landed so smooth, it will pop up right here and say that you landed butter, FPM 56.76, that stuff. And then we have lights on. We'll put it on strobe lights. You can see the light cycle here. And then menu here, like here it's like manual failures, fail engines, fail gear, fail flaps, fail speed brakes. And then here's like help menu, tutorial menu, which I'm doing right now for you guys. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy it. And now we're gonna approach Menorca. I'll make this to 350. So now I'm going faster, like really fast. Oh, and we're approaching it, so I have to bump up the speed to 140, 135. Really fast. I have to do it this fast before we miss the runway. Okay, we got it at 135. We're gonna set the altitude now to 1000, or maybe just disable autopilot but keep speed. And then now we're gonna land. We're just approaching it right now. I'll keep you guys here, and then we're gonna approach the runway soon. And then after that, we're gonna be in ATC for a bit. Let's say, oh, we have one at London, so we already have one. So I might not do ATC, because ATC is Robux for 65. But ATC is pretty cool. They updated so much. I'm gonna show you guys the updates and that stuff. And as you can see, they're talking to the tower, so it's nice. Do I recommend buying this game? Yes, it's nice. It's really realistic. You have no copyrights because this game is still alpha. Oh, I just typed in the chat. Because this game is still alpha, there's no copyright. And now I'm gonna put landing lights for now, and then we're gonna have gear down. As you can see, they're coming down. Then we're gonna have flaps to take off and full now. I think we have some turbulence. Yeah, as you can see, we have some turbulence a little bit. That's okay. Oh, and we're approaching the runway, guys. Woohoo! We're doing it! Whee! Okay, guys, I want you to watch over here to see my landing and what do you guys think about it. And I hope you like it. Now keep autopilot on. But when you land, you need to turn it off before you land, because when you're doing speed brakes and that stuff, the autopilot's automatically gonna try to keep it at that speed. So you need to turn it off, which I'll do now soon. Okay, as you can see, we have the runway. We have something called poppy lights. If you see that red thing on my mouse, or that crosshair, that means I'm low on approach for some reason, but now I'll go up a little bit to make the approach higher. I think now the poppy lights don't see me very well, but look guys, now we're gonna land. Woohoo! We are landing. Okay guys, we're gonna land. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna set controls off, autopilot off. Okay guys, we're going.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Okay, check out the slide.
10.
And touchdown. 88 FPM. That means I made a butter, and that was a smooth landing. As you can see, spoilers are on. Spoilers, flaps, brakes. And we landed, guys! Woohoo! Now I'm gonna become an air traffic control, and I will show you the guys what's new about it. We have Air New Zealand over there. So now we're gonna reset. Here's like flight time, how many minutes I played on this game. Then now we have air traffic control. For now I'm gonna be in London. I'm just gonna show you guys the controls. I think the ATC left, right. So I'm gonna show you guys the controls. Open ATC system. And here we go. We have radar. This is on the air, ground. These are the planes in my airport. We have a Boeing 787, A320. Then we have strips. These are like ground traffic and that stuff. Departures, arrivals, that's it. Charts, like what number runway that is. And that's basically it for ATC. We have a selection here. Let's say select EC7992. Taxi to, line up and wait, clear to land, clear for approach. That stuff, 26N. And then over here it pops up a chat, and there you go. And then that's an example. So that's basically ATC. And now that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, guys.